So, the big question is, will Shin die in the Ahsoka show? Well, I think I might have an idea. What if I told you that Shin HATI will die in episode 4 of Ahsoka, and Disney might have just messed up and accidentally showed it to everyone? What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Cantina Talk. So, 99% of people have missed this in the Get Ready trailer. If we take a quick look at the last few seconds of the trailer, we can see something that Disney accidentally left in here. I'm gonna go ahead and play this for you, and let me know what you see.
Ahsoka 2-episode premiere.
Alright, so I'm assuming you didn't see it. Along with everybody else, it's not a big deal. Let me go ahead and play it back in slow motion for you.
Ahsoka.
You might be asking, what is laying there? Well, let's zoom in and take a closer look. If we look here, this is literally 4 or 5 frames in this trailer. But if you look, we can see not only is the dome deactivated, but Shin HATI's body is laying here. Some might say that this is one of the guards or anything, but no, it is not. I can 100% confirm that this is Shin. If we look at the head, it is her white hair. If we look at her wrists, she has her wrist gauntlets. And if we look at the clothes that is being worn, this is definitely Shin. Now, she definitely could be just unconscious, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say she's dead. So with that, this was left in the Get Ready trailer. In the trailer, there's 4 to 5 frames that we see of Baylan swinging his saber, looking really pissed off, and intercuts with Merrick and Ahsoka locking sabers. I don't think Disney realized that they left this in when they went ahead and put this in the trailer, because this is a giant spoiler, so why they would have left this in is beyond me. And with that, not only myself at first, but a whole lot of other people missed it. I did notice it though going through in my breakdown, and I have waited and no one else has come out with this yet, so I'm gonna dive a little further into it. I think that Shin HATI is going to die by the hands of Ahsoka in episode 4. We know from episode 3 that Shin, as well as Merrick and Baylan, and all of the mercenaries are now going to be going through the woods, hunting down Ahsoka, Sabine, and Huyang. Baylan is most likely going to be staying back at the ruins. But I believe that Sabine is going to lose to Shin. She's not going to die, but she's going to lose. I think Ahsoka is going to defeat Merrick, not kill him, but unmask him and have him held captive. From this, I believe Ahsoka is going to go and confront Baylan Shin in the dome, and they're going to be fighting, and Baylan's going to be talking about Anakin, pissing Ahsoka off, trying to make her feed into those emotions. We can see multiple times throughout the other trailers that Baylan is pretty much toying with Ahsoka in the dome. But the interesting thing is, in all of those shots, the dome is activated. In this one, it isn't. I believe that Ahsoka is going to do something to the orb to make the dome deactivate. From there, I think Shin is going to step in during Baylan and Ahsoka's fight and try to finish her off from the backside. I believe that Shin is going to interfere in Baylan and Ahsoka's fight, and she's going to get hurt in the process. We can tell this not only by her body laying here, but the expression on Baylan's face, as well as the way he's swinging. It very much well shows here that Baylan is in full force of rage here. He is not happy, he's not toying with Ahsoka, he's not trying to play mind games, he is trying to eliminate the threat, that being Ahsoka Tano. I'm going to give 2 theories to go along with this. One is that Shin is dead, and at the end, Ahsoka will either try and turn Baylan back to the light side, or Baylan will end up dying at the end of the show. The other theory is that Shin's going to live. But first, I'm going to go into the death theory. So, I believe that she is going to die from Ahsoka, and Baylan and Ahsoka are going to continue to fight, and Ahsoka is going to kill off Baylan, thus leading Ahsoka to acquire the sphere and activating it to find out where Ezra Bridger is, and ultimately Grand Admiral Thrawn. The second theory is that Shin doesn't die, but she's knocked unconscious. And when Shin comes to, Ahsoka and Baylan are still going to be fighting, but Shin is left without a lightsaber and is unable to participate in this fight. I believe that she might even go and get in her starfighter and leave the planet Seatos and go to a planet nearby. We know that Seatos is in the Outer Rim, so, for example, let's just say Shin goes to Tatooine. There, Shin might try and hide out and might run into someone by the name of Talon Card. Talon Card is a smuggler, and here and there, a gun for hire. So with that, I think Shin might start working for Talon Card as his enforcer, thus leading into the Heir to the Empire storyline with Mara Jade, with Shin replacing Mara Jade. But that's all I have for that theory. I'm still leaning more towards the fact that Shin is dead here, and that Disney really did mess up big time with this. I don't know why they would have left this in here once again, and we are going into episode 4 with these fights on Tuesday evening. So with that all being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of these theories down below, and don't forget to check out episode 3 of Cantina Jargon when it comes out. Lastly, go ahead and get yourself some Cantina Talk merch. It's great quality, cheap and affordable, and it's all around amazing. With that all being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and lastly, may the Force be with you all.